Kulebra and the Chains of Limbo is a fantastic and very touching action-adventure game. And if you don't mind a little bit of heartbreak to go with things, it's definitely worth your time. In the game, we play as Kulebra, a mysterious skeleton snake in the land of Limbo. When lost souls are refusing or unable to move on from their trauma, it's going to be up to us to try and set things right and uncover a greater mystery that's happening in the land. The game definitely falls more like adventure first, action second. I'll come back to that one in a few minutes. But I really do love the art style and especially the story of this one. Each one of the vignettes deals with a different group of people who are having trouble moving on from a past trauma. And while the game never gets very dark, it does have some very emotional moments, especially if you're someone who's had to deal with the loss of a family member or loved one in the past. As for our gameplay, you're going to be dealing with a time loop situation, with time resetting at the end of the day and split into morning, evening, and night. In order to get through the game, you'll need to uncover what is keeping someone from moving on, and figuring out what information you can take away at specific times of the day or move things along. When you do things correctly, they will permanently remember something, getting kind of like a soul mark, and this kind of acts as your major progression, and those do not reset at the end of the day. When you get to the end of a vignette, there's a quote-unquote puzzle fight, as you must try and help the person before they get completely consumed by their grief, and this also takes in the form of a pop quiz to make sure that you've been keeping track of what's been going on with the story. But you can also refer to the game's in-game glossary and kind of journal to help you if you do forget. There are bonus quests to go after, a bunch of items that can give you some quality of life improvements. All in all, the puzzle design in this one I would say is on the moderate, maybe moderately easy side. If you're used to any kind of adventure game logic over the last 20-30 years, then you should be more than capable of handling the puzzles here. The action comes in with Kulebra's movement. You have your general walk, but you can also kind of turn into like a little wheel snake and move around the field a lot faster. Now, when you're doing this, you kind of operate by motorcycle rules, so you can't just immediately turn on a dime. You have to kind of run or roll into the turn. And for general play, this isn't that big of a deal, but there are a few sections, both bonus and required, that are going to have you being chased or having to get to an area very fast, and it can be a little bit clunky in spots. While during some of the more advanced sections you can quote-unquote lose, the game checkpoints very readily, and I don't think there was ever a period where I lost more than maybe 20 to 30 seconds of my time. With the ending, as in the game now, it does kind of end on a cliffhanger. The main story does wrap up very nicely, but there are some major hints and elements left over, which it's still unsure at the time of recording this review whether or not we'll see this in a DLC, a sequel, or some other information. Nevertheless, Kulebra is a fantastic game. I do hope that we get to see more of this world and especially the stories that come with it. So this was played with a press key provided by a developer. Let me take your game for a future stream and showcase designed to involve snakes, stories, souls, or anything else that begins with the letter S. Please get in touch. If you did play this one as well, let me know what you thought about it down below. And with that, I will see everyone for our next review. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you enjoyed the video, do the YouTubing stuff, be sure to visit our Discord and Patreon, and if you're interested in more in my thoughts on design, check out my game design books.